Good morning, everybody. Kevin here, and I want to welcome you to this Gobbler's Roost adventure. This morning, I'm headed to the town of Little Valley, New York, for the Cattaraugus County Trappers Association's Rendezvous. This is another one of my flea market videos. Only this is the best flea market of the whole year. This is an outdoorsman's flea market, all outdoor stuff. It's really cool. So if you're interested, come on along, you're welcome. Good morning.
Morning. This is one?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Straight back in.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
How much is the mosquito trap?
I don't know. He's right there.
Oh,
Bill, how much is your mosquito trap?
they're kind of special.
Make sure there's a parent there, Robert.
Yes,
I have a special
of course.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice. So this knife is.
This one's $100. This is called a
Fishing? Oh, yeah. That's a great
120.
fishing boat.
It has a fork on it.
Yeah, that's the
This is Rich Zelli from Cleveland. What a pleasure meeting him. He watches my videos. Says he comes to the Trapper Show quite often. So, back from the Cattaraugus County Trappers Association's Rendezvous. That's the best flea market of the year. And I went there Friday early, before all the vendors are set up. Bumped into my buddy Poverty Hill Brian and his wife Pat. They were out looking for deals also. Oh, I bumped into, there was a guy there selling some wild fishing lures. And this was a big coincidence. Just poking around on YouTube the other day, I somehow came across this fishing lure made in France. It's all rubber, 2 hooks on it, go right through. This thing's almost indestructible. Made, I'm not sure, many decades ago, definitely. Maybe even back as far as the 50s. It says made in France right on it. What a coincidence. I've never seen it before. Found it the very next day after seeing it on YouTube, so it was only a few dollars. I had to buy it. Another one. I wish I knew. I'm trying to figure out who made this. This is kind of cool with the spinner on the front. There's no name on it. I'm trying to figure this one out still. Then, I got 4 that I'm going to fish with next time I go up to the Adirondacks. Got this Rapala type and this jointed one. And then I got 2 other jointed ones. All of these are shallow divers. I got this one. And I got this creek chub pikey. I'd like to catch something on that. And that's what I got the first day. Oh, I forgot. And I also got a Stevenson's turkey talker, turkey call. Needs a bit of chalk, but this is a cool older call made in Pennsylvania. So I got that from the same guy that had the lures. And then went back the next day and I found these little guys. These are jitterbug for fly rods. These are awesome. And he gave me a real good deal on these. These are cool. This one's got a white lip. And this one's red and kind of tan on the back. Or maybe that's a bit of a patina, I don't know. But these little tiny jitterbugs are cool. Yeah, that was what I found the next day. And poking around, I found this guy, the Wonder Lure. And this one's got, it's got that white stuff on it that comes with age when these lures sit for a while. I talked to my pal Brian at Poverty Hill Adventures, and he's got a sonic cleaner that does wonders with these things. Doesn't remove any kind of patina or anything. It just removes surface dirt, like all that white stuff. And a bunch of these lures are going to get cleaned. But yeah, that's the Wonder Lure. That one's kind of cool. Don't know if I'll ever fish with it. And then I saw this guy. And this is the Paul Bunyan Weaver. I like the ridge back on it. That's what I saw. And I thought at first when I got it that it would be just a collectible. But after looking at it, I'm going to sharpen the hooks up a little bit, and this thing's going to go in my tackle box. I'm going to fish with this a little bit, and then I might put it away as a collectible. But I'd like to catch a few bass on that. I came across another guy selling lures, and he had some real awesome deals. And I bought another really cool jitterbug from him, but he also had some other Fred Arbogast lures in boxes. But I saw this one first, and I didn't think much of it. It was sitting in a box with a whole bunch of junk, and I just noticed it was a jointed jitterbug. And I thought, I'll have to take a look at that. I was looking at some other stuff down the table, but when I got over and I picked it up, and I seen these weed guards on it. And I'm thinking, what the heck is that? And I looked closely at it, and it's factory installed. Those weren't add-ons somebody put on there. That's factory installed. And I don't know enough about jitterbugs, but I've never seen or heard about it. And I went looking in my reference books, and I couldn't find anything about these weed guards. This is the mystery to me. As a jitterbug, you all know how I like jitterbugs, and these weed guards are actually pretty cool the way they work. So there's the big mystery, the weed guards on the jointed jitterbug. And so then I started looking at his boxed lures, and I saw these two. Now these are a different style bait that Fred Arbogast made. called the sputterbug. Now, I don't know enough, I don't have enough literature to date these, but these are definitely older style boxes from many decades ago. I think, I'm not positive, but I think the lids that go on like this predate the plastic sleeves that went like that. Could be the other way around, but I think that's the way it is. But these are really cool. And hook these right here. Well, anyways, it's got a skirt going off the back and a spinner on the front, and that just across the top of the water. It's a topwater bait, and that just churns everything up as it goes. This is pretty cool. I might use one of these. I have 2 of them. I have the white one with the red lip on it, and then I have this white and red one with glitter on the belly. So this one, they're both destined for the sonic cleaner. They both need to be cleaned, and I might fish with one of these. These are really neat. So that was pretty cool. But it didn't end there. The guy had more good stuff. Really good stuff. I got a whole Fred Arbogast collection almost. Then he had the famous Hawaiian Wiggler. Now, I've seen some real beat up models of these. I haven't seen very many. The Hawaiian Wiggler with squirming action gets bass, not weeds. So I was pretty surprised to see this. I learned there's several models, and I believe this is a Model 2 Hawaiian Wiggler with spinner on the front, weed guards. This thing is cool. Yeah, this is the nicest one I've seen in the few years I've been looking. And it came with a spare trailer hook on a card and catalog for that year. Actually, the other 2 came with catalogs also. So the Hawaiian Wiggler. So that was nice. That was kind of nice, and the guy gave me great prices on everything. It was make a deal day, I guess. Then I bought. I found this old Loman Bill Harper call, and it's a dual chamber call. That chamber sounds really nice for a hen. And that one for an old hen, nice and slow. Yeah, this is a nice sounding call. And then the last thing I got, it's a trapping show, you know. And I've done very little trapping in my life. I would have liked to have done more when I was younger, but anyways, there's no time like now to start. So this is my first trap. The mosquito trap. You can see it's a single spring model, but I'm sure it'll jump up and grab them real quick. I'm not sure what to use for bait though. I don't know if I gotta like strap that to my arm or what. Still trying to figure out the bait thing. Anyways. Oh, and then there was one more thing. As I was walking out, I saw this fishing pole. Now I got lots of fishing poles. I don't need another one. But I noticed it was Shakespeare Ugly Stick. Yeah. I got to looking at it. Now, I had been looking for an ultralight ugly stick, but hadn't really found one. This is a lightweight one. It'll do. I own several ugly sticks. I've owned them since, I think I got 5 or 6 of them, and the first one I think I bought way back in the 80s, maybe. I'm not positive, but got a great deal on this, $10. The reel, really nice reel. The drag works. All I got to do is clean it up and put some new line on it, and I've got a new lightweight ugly stick. That was the last deal just as I was walking out. And speaking of ugly sticks, I got to tell you about this. Now this guy, he doesn't need a shout out from me, that's for sure. I think he's got millions and millions of followers on YouTube. But I've been watching this real cool channel, The Outdoor Boys. And the guy there, Luke, seems like a really cool guy. He does lots of cool stuff with his 3 little boys and his wife. Really cool. But one of the things he did was he went out and he bought an ugly stick, and he decided he was going to break it because their claim is that the ugly stick is unbreakable. And I remember that going way back to when I bought it. That's why I bought one. And so he's trying everything. He's casting weights. He got up to a gallon of water. He takes and he casts a gallon bucket of water with it. It's amazing. Then he takes and he hooks it up to his boy's go-kart. And they pull it away, and he's even got it in a big harness so that he can hang on to it. And finally, it snapped right where the harness hooked on. Right at the base of the handle. There was a harness there, and that's where it broke. But the Outdoor Boys have a fantastic channel. Check it out if you ever get a chance. He's much different than me or my pal Brian over at Poverty Hill Adventures, but a lot of good, clean, wholesome fun. And he lets the boys have fun too. He's not too worried about them falling down and having to get back up. So, my new ugly stick, I'll have that ready for my next Adirondack adventure, which is coming up real soon. I hope you enjoyed this adventure, a day at the Cattaraugus County Trappers Association's Rendezvous. If you did, please hit the like, please subscribe, and always remember, life is the greatest adventure of all. So I hope you get out and have an adventure yourself sometime real soon. I'm Kevin. Thanks for watching.